And as I mentioned before, what we try to address is the following. Today, if you have an idea that you want to materialize, or even if you want to go from an idea to an application that might transform your business, if you have no designer or developer skill, it's very difficult, painful. And we don't want you to miss, to turn your back to innovation or the next digital transformation. That's why we are offering Splash. Splash offers you three kinds of resources: learn, inspire, and do. So you might not be an expert in terms of how to create application with great user experience. So we are offering what we call method card, very simple, easy to consume education material on how to design application with a very good user experience. It's based on the framework that we are using called design thinking. We are offering also things around Inspire. We are offering a gallery of project and prototype that you can look at, be inspired, but also and understand what can be done into Splash, but also that you can start by cloning. You can clone a project and start by cloning something available in the gallery to save quite a lot of time. So this is what the gallery looks like. And then we have Do, a simple integrated tool, collaborative design tool that enables anyone, like me, to create interactive prototype, gather user feedback, socialize around the idea, and jumpstart development without writing a line of code, thanks to the integration with a tool called WebIDE, which is a integrated development environment available in HCP. So, in terms of timeline, as Laurence mentioned, we are in beta 4 today, and we'll be releasing a beta 5 next month, and we are supposed to be general availability mid this year. But it's far to be a confidential beta, because we are more than 400 companies, more than 700 partners working with us, and altogether they have created more than 4,000 projects into Splash. So you can join right away. There is only one URL you need to remember, and then it's for free because it's a beta program. So get your hands around this application and give us your feedback if you want. And by the way, Florence will show you later on how the microsite to enable creating and developing your own app, and this tool will be available to you in this microsite. So the demo, so I've prepared the demo specially for this event. So I'm not very knowledgeable in terms of banks, so I've tried to define something which is meaningful. Hopefully it is. And the demo is very straightforward. I'm talking about John, who is a business expert working for Bank is Mine. Bank is Mine is a traditional bank, okay? And he's working for SME. And he would love to offer a loan self-service mobile application. So sorry, John, is loan again, but it's an example already. And he's looking at what startups are proposing on the internet, and he believes that Bank is Mine could propose something even better, because if you look at what is proposed, it's just like a guessing game. You provide information around your bank, the amount that you want to borrow, the tenure, and just it's like yes or no. But assuming that Bank is Mine know his customer pretty well, their history, what they are doing, they can, in a mobile application, guide them through what they can borrow directly online. And this is what the idea he wants to challenge with his team member. So the synopsis is pretty straightforward. So he's going to sketch some screen on a whiteboard with his team. Okay, he's going to take pictures out of this screen. So let's say that you go on a paperboard like this, and you start creating some screens. So here you have the type of loan you can borrow. You can apply directly in line. You click on an item, and here you have more detail, and you can navigate through what is available to you, and you can order online. So it's going to spend some time with the team, okay, trying to ideate around this idea. It's going to use Build to create what we call a low fidelity prototype. So a prototype out of these pictures with clickable area. Very simple to do. Then it will be creating what we call a study, a way to gather feedback from people who are not on the same side. So a very simple way to gather feedback from the stakeholders. It will be learning from the feedback and will be creating a high fidelity prototype thanks to real UI control, okay? And then, assuming that the idea was investing, it will be handing over this prototype to the development, because if you are familiar with the prototyping tool, usually you are doing your prototype, and when it's done, you have to rebuild from scratch. But here what you are doing with the prototype is really the first step of a real application. Okay, so I have prepared already this low-fidelity prototype. So first of all, on this screen, you have the list of loans you can apply directly online. You have the maximum amount you can borrow and the number of tenure which are proposed. You click on one of them, you have the flavor in terms of tenure and rate, and then you have all the detail for the loan and you can apply online. And this is what I'm going to present you today. So I'm stopping slides now for a while. And let's go to build. So Splash, as I mentioned, you need to remember only one URL, experiencesplash.com. So if you use this URL, you will end in this screen. So I mentioned before that in Splash, we are offering some stuff like the gallery. We are also offering tools, and we are also offering methods card, training materials. So at that stage, I'm connected already to build, okay? And here, this is what my home page looks like. And I have an issue because it's not really rendering well. Okay, hopefully. Okay, maybe I'm gonna use this display like this. Okay, so here you can see that you have the list of all your projects available to you. You have access to the study you have been participating to, and you have access to the gallery and the learning center, okay? So here, I'm gonna show you the low-fidelity prototype I've created for this demo. So it's all about 4 screens, the 4 screens you have seen before. And it's as simple as creating pages, so this is a mobile app, okay? As simple as creating pages and, okay, that's bad, the display is not good. Okay, and dropping some files into the page, okay? And dropping also some control like hotspot into the page. And now, if you look at, if you are familiar with PowerPoint, that's the minimum level that you need to have. And you can say now, if I click on this area, I want to navigate to page number 2. So let's have a look to what it looks like. So here, as I mentioned, I have the list, the type of loan. I click on it. I have the detail and the number of tenure which are available and the maximum amount I can borrow. I click here. I select the length and the rate, and here I can apply online. Okay, that's very cheap. Okay, what's the usage of that? Creating, materializing an ID and share that with the stakeholders. And this is what I've done already. I've created a study out of it. So I'm sorry, the display is very bad. Okay, and the study is as simple as clicking on this button. So let's go on this side. Oops, here we are. So I've asked my colleagues beforehand to participate to the study, okay? So 11 colleagues have provided 45 comments, and let's have a look at it. So I click on the study, and here I have a kind of dashboard available to me that says that 11 people left 45 comments. They spent in average 8 minutes to answer the study. Okay, and I want to have a look to what did they say. So in a centralized place, people all around the world can participate to the study and give feedback around these ideas. So here I can see the number of people who succeed the task and what they say screen by screen. So if I click on the first screen here, okay, maybe I need to resize it to show that on one page. Yeah, okay, maybe better. So, no, not even. Okay, so what we have here is the ability to spot online what people said. So for instance, here, if I want to look at what this comment is about, you can see that, people are complaining that there is no search in the list. That's fine. It's something that we could add. People are also complaining that they could have some information around the kind of profile is connected. Okay, and you have also the ability to see where people click on the screen. So this is what we call a heat map. The heat map enables you to understand where people click on the screen and capture some information that might miss in terms of formal feedback. So this being said, John says that he can move forward and wants to move to another stage and start creating a high fidelity prototype. Sorry for that. And as I mentioned before, it's as simple as dropping some real UI control on the screen. Okay. So I've prepared such a prototype beforehand, and this is this one. And you can see that on this prototype is a, let's say, much more complex prototype per se, because here I have 7 screens, okay? And I'm gonna show you how it looks like. But it's as simple as dropping UI control on the screen and explaining how to move from one screen to the other. So this is an iPhone version, and you can see that there is a couple of screens that illustrates this idea. And now if I go in a preview mode, so in preview, we can play with this prototype. But I've prepared something even more simple. where is my phone? On the ground. Oh. So as I mentioned, this is a mobile application, so you can play with this application directly from your mobile phone. So the only thing I have to do is to, yep, that's working. Excellent. So here you can see that there is a login page, user password. Okay, I can click on go. You have your list of loans which are available to you. You can click on the first one. Then you have all the loans available and the ones which are not available to you. And we provide the reasons why it's not available to you. And then you can click on one particular loan. You can see what are the different flavors you can use. You can click on one of them and then directly click on apply. And then you can apply to your loan directly. So I have no designer skill, but I have been able to create this fully interactive prototype by myself. Okay, so at this stage, as I mentioned before, I mean, this is not the end of the story because I can hand over this prototype to a developer to turn the prototype into a real application, okay? And before moving to the next stage, I have an offer for you. If you want to play with this prototype, as I mentioned, this is a collaborative platform. So if you give me your email address, I can invite you to this project and you can play with it. So make yourself much more comfortable about what this application is behaving, okay? So let's turn to a development side. So if you want to hand over to a developer, that's as simple as clicking on this button and publishing it, okay? If I publish this prototype, now it's available into WebIDE. Okay, and now I'm going to pretend to be a developer. So first of all, do you know a developer wearing a tie? No, so I'm going to pretend to be a developer. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, and let's switch, hopefully. And I'm going to use a PC for that. Just to show you that there is no fake, there is nothing on my computer, everything is in the cloud. So I can change the computer and you will see that I can now play with this prototype and turn it into an application. Here we are. I need my glasses, thank you. Yep. Okay, this is WebIDE. So this is for developers, not for you and I, but for developers. And if I want to retrieve and start creating a project, an application out of this prototype, what I need to do is to create a new project from template. Okay, so here I click on new project from template. And now what I have to select is just to say I want to get a build project. I click on next. Here I will say EFIME demo. Okay. I click on next. And now I have to select which tenant I've been using. Okay, so I have to type in my and now I'm selecting what I have published. I mean the project I have created called EFIME. I can click on finish, FMA, sorry. And here I'm creating a project out of the prototype you have just seen. Okay, it takes some time, I'm on Wi-Fi, but usually it works. Okay, here we are. So, FMA demo, and here, directly into the application, I can click on run, and you will see that you have exactly the same kind of stuff. I mean, everything is real XML views, you have real OData services, and we have some bit of code that enable to get this application fully functional. Okay? So at the end of the demo, so today what we have seen is Splash, a new solution available in HCP that enable you to learn about how to create application with great user experience, get inspired thanks to the gallery, and with a tool that enables you to create interactive prototype, gather user feedback, socialize around your ID. But this is not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new one. Thanks to the integration with WebIDE, you can jumpstart development without writing a line of code. Thank you very much, and thanks for your patience.